Oh, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? I don't even know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna go. Um, I just want to come on here and talk to you guys about my guy, Najee Harris. Um, the Twitter's got a little crazy today. I was not anticipating it to get a little wild, but I do want to talk about Najee Harris, and I don't have a problem with anybody not liking Najee Harris. If you don't like Najee Harris, that is your problem. Um, that's fine. For me, I want you to be very clear when you say you don't like him or he's not good. That's the statement that I held on to was he's not good. That was what was in text. That was what was said. He's not good. So I just want to shine a little bit of light on Najee Harris, just for those who may not know. Maybe you've read an article, maybe you haven't, maybe you've just watched ESPN, maybe you've just watched your favorite podcast, but let me give you some factual information. Okay. Najee Harris in 2021 had 307 carries. 307 carries. And you could argue that his rookie year or his sophomore year, his second year were his worst offensive lines. I'm going to go ahead and say that his first year in with a lot of different pieces in the last year of Ben Roethlisberger was his offensive line. We're just going to throw that in there. Najee Harris' worst offensive line was his rookie year. I'll just say that. Okay. You can argue that it's the second, and we'll get there in a second. But 307 carries, 307 carries, 1,200 yards, 3.9 yards a carry. He was averaging 7 touchdowns. And let's not forget, he had 74 receptions, 74 receptions. Okay. 467 yards in receiving and 3 receiving touchdowns. So the man gave you 10 touchdowns his rookie year on an offense for the Pittsburgh Steelers with a Ben Roethlisberger who was leaving and the offensive line with a center that wasn't really a center and a bunch of other problems, right? Right. So 2022. You could argue, you can argue if you'd like that this was Najee Harris' worst offensive line. I'll leave that argument up to, whoever. But in 2022, I would say his worst offensive line was in 2021, but hey, I'm not gonna argue with that. You pick a year, any year. 2022, 272 carries. Okay. 1,034 yards. Average 3.8 yards a carry, 7 touchdowns. Again, there's some consistency here. 7 touchdowns. His receptions dropped. I wonder why. I wonder why. Could it be? Could it be new quarterback? New quarterback. Got it. Oh, he went through 2 quarterbacks too. Huh. Remember, 41 receptions, 229 yards, and three receiving touchdowns. I remember that last one out there in Baltimore too. And here we go to 2023. Okay. Najee Harris, 255 carries, 1,035 yards, excuse me. 4.1 yards a carry. So he's up a little bit. Not much, but he's up a little bit. He made it to 4. 8 touchdowns. He's up a little bit. He's up 1. Now, where he falls is the receptions. 29 receptions, 170 yards, and no touchdowns. So, if you want to say that that's not good numbers, he's not a good running back, you can, because I also counted that he only had 4, count them, 4 fumbles in his entire career. So, regular season career. I didn't look at the playoffs. But he also shared carries with Jaylen Warren, who had 149 carries. And he had 17 less carries than the year prior this year. So I just want you to be honest with yourselves and with what it is. And when you're labeling him as not good, I really need you to tell me what is not good. And I need you to stay there, because if you're telling me these numbers aren't good, I don't believe you. If you're telling me what you see on tape is not good, there might be moments And there's always going to be moments, there are always going to be games that are not good. But overall, this is a good player. He is giving you rushing, he is giving you receiving. And we had a horrible, horrible red zone offense with the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. That is a fact. So I have an issue, a really big issue with saying he's not good. And if you say that, I just need you to stay there because this has been consistency. And if you were inconsistent, then everything you say is out the window. He can't be good here and bad there. He can have good or bad games, but overall saying that he is not good, I have a problem with that. And if you come with me with Alabama stuff, I'm going to tell you this right now. Alabama is Alabama. Okay. The Alabama offensive line, it was probably playing guys that's sitting at home or doing something else than being in the National Football League. So please don't come to me talking about this is what he did in Alabama. This is what he looked like. We ain't in Alabama. And I love Najee, and I really do respect his game, and I just wish you'd be a little bit more careful when you say things like he's not good or he sucks. Really look at it because I guarantee you, teams are are watering at the mouth to get a guy like that behind their O line. And I love having him and Jalen together. I think that it is, and I will always, always say this. I don't care how anyone feels about it, that they have the ability to be one of the top running back rooms in this league. And that's really all I have. That's really it. I just really wanted to take a look at these numbers, let you digest that, because just as you marveled at Le'Veon Bell, what he was able to do in rushing and passing, Najee can give you good production like that. He can make you feel that again. And hopefully with the changes in the offensive line coming forward, and not to mention, hold up, let me not forget this. And when people say last year he took a step back, this offense has taken a step back because they don't have leadership. And I look to him as the leader, and he shouldn't have been. He should not have had to be the leader for this offense. And for people to talk the way that they're talking about someone who has tried whatever he could to lead these men to be better and to make this team better and been vocal about how they're not playing to their best capabilities. And we all saw that, not just him, the entire team, especially the offense. Problem with it. So, anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Obviously, someone wants me to stop talking, so that's what they called. And I'll holler at you guys later. Bye.